Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. So we're about to go into our first phase of the courtroom portion of this chapter. So let's go ahead and get started. Hello, Max. You look worried. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk? What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie. Oh, okay. Weird. It's a stage. For him, life is a stage. Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? You don't think I should fly, do you? No, do not fly at all. Huh? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? As hilarious as that would be, no. I can see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side, or will be the laughingstock of the courtroom. Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Oh my god, Phoenix. December 29th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom Number 2. Hello, Von Karma, we meet again. And now, the case of one... What? Your Honor, get on with it! Oh, sorry, I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. Oh, right, because they have to put his legal name on the document. So... Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. Okay. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage? Maybe? Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Wright. Huh? That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me? She must still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Well, we don't go by the textbook here, so... Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge. Her dad is gone, you know. Yeah, everybody has, like, gone parents. Pearlie's mom is gone. Von Karma's dad is gone. I assume Regina's mom is gone, too. The prosecution is finished. Let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. Oh, and Maya's mom is also somewhere out there, too. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there, now! Hello, Gumshoe. Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you earn, Detective. Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. All right, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. The details of the events. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All of the circus performers gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up at around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. Okay, wooden box is highlighted. We still don't know what's in the wooden box. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. I see, he was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts this into evidence. Okay, I have to look that over in a bit. A blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, let's do this. Okay, but first things first, I just want to check the court record for that autopsy report. What does it say? Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Okay. Because that's key to know where the blunt force trauma is in case somebody tries to claim that he was hit in the forehead or something. Night of the crime is... I guess I'll press everything because usually that seems to work. Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. The snow. Let me see. There's got to be more to this. What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? Okay, we need to look at the court record for something. Hold on. I'm guessing the crime photo? I guess we're still concerned about the missing footprints from the killer, I guess. Anyway. When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant Maximilian Galactica and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot, Regent the tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? Well, when I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Oh, that's the shoddy-looking wristwatch we saw. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. Against a monkey? This practice session broke up around 10 p.m. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent, while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. The murder itself took place around 10:15. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay, not a problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us how the whole thing went down. Ow. This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? Okay, obviously they know something that Von Karma doesn't want the court to hear. Yeah, did you ever open the wooden box? A wooden box? That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Or it's the thing that, snapped his neck. Carrying the box. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? Okay, wooden box. Okay, heavier than it looks and it was locked, so... I wonder what was in it. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. Ask about the wooden box, ask about the lock, ask about the contents. Asking about the wooden box itself doesn't seem right. Why would we ask about the lock? Let's ask about the contents, because that's the important part. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. What? Bottle? What is that, Detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Interesting. Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There was only one little bottle in that huge box? I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning. Maybe. Small seasoning bottle added to the court record. Cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Okay. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it's something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Oh, you're so funny, Gumshoe. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. You mean all we're gonna get out of him, that is that little bottle of pepper? I guess so. Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. Huh? I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy, and Von Karma does not care. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist. Oh god, this is going to be a trip. I wonder if Trillo will show up on the stand as well. Yes, eventually. Oh, no, they show up together, of course. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My name is Trillo Quist. I am employed as an opera tenor. Excuse me, the witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That robe must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with the song. Please don't. Ahem. Me. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilty or innocence, decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think? It had a good rhythm. It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trillo, you know better than to insult a judge. Shut up, just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face, on the off chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds. What's going on here? Order! I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony in my court. You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now, let's proceed. Sounds like Von Karma's also exasperated with them. What you witnessed. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. Clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. That's when I saw Max heading toward the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. Oh, really? You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene? You're sure of that? Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and that dumb white rose on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown? That's right, dress boy. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the criminal. Why's that? Here's absolute proof. Still cat? This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. So anybody can put on a hat, Von Karma. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. It seems so. Okay, so now we have to cross-examine Trillo, but we'll do that in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this one, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all next time.